scores with a pick six.
Mike, sometimes there's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless, and I think you find yourself in 3rd and long, you're trying to make a play, but sometimes you just press a little too far, and this time it leads to the turnover and the pick six.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He runs with it.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. A handoff, running left, it's Barkley. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
Remember, Mike, he's already had a touchdown earlier in the 1st quarter, and at the way this game has started off, it looks like this defense is going to have their hands full stopping this guy.
First down throw, Mahomes. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. Here's Barkley. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. On 2nd down, Barkley. And he's going to be taken down.
What we're seeing here in this 1st half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense. It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down, back at the 4. Big play coming up, 3rd and goal. They'll run with Barkley. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Steelers. His 2nd touchdown of this 1st half. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Steelers will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second.
Here we go, set.
Drive will start on the ground, and he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second.
A good play action with Love. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 41-yard line.
First and 10 for Mahomes. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. Third down and 9. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. A throw on the move is caught. They get 15 on that game. That's a Steeler first down. They send the tight end in motion. On first down, it's Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky this didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
Now a run on first down. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Strong running there. Pushing his way forward to gain a couple. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now Love. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Bengals will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. A pass caught by Saquon. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They'll run. It's Barkley. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Daniil Hunter with the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Love. That is caught. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line, and that'll set up 2nd and goal.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Takedown. Touchdown, Bengals.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Here's Coop for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bengals have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Seven seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. Here comes Worthy to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. Room to run at the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds. 000 up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top. in this second half coming up. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. On play action, Love. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
Recovered by the receiving team.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing is Mahomes. This throw batted away and incomplete. Devin Witherspoon with a tight coverage as he knocks it away. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw and the pass is incomplete.
Yeah, now it's just getting out of control, Mike. I mean, to see him continue to put the ball in harm's way time and time again, it's a little miscommunication. It's a little bad execution. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything, but at the end of the day, the ball is in your hands. You've got to make better decisions with it.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They bring the tight end in motion. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. The tight end going in motion to the left. 3rd and short. Here's Patrick. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's into the end zone yet again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And Butker on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Steelers are back to within 7. It's 28-21. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Love to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
A loss of 11. It's second and 21.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. This is caught. Downfield, it's Dell. Now inside the 25. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 81 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Love will lead the offense, looking to go for 2 here. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. On is Koo for the point after. It's up and through. And the Bengals will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Butker's extra point is good. And the Steelers back within 7. It's 35-28. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
He'll manage only a couple. Derek Stingley Jr. off the edge makes the tackle. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Here's Love. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. And he's going to bring this one close to a first down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Here's Mahomes. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Barkley. And he will score again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown Steelers. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Steelers will tie things up all even at 35. So back to level after the touchdown and time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Trap 60.
Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Now, faking the give. Going up top and looking for Andrews.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down. Tight end going in motion here. Mahomes on 1st down. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Checking it down, this one is caught. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Steelers' 14-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. That one caught by Tank Dell. Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Brings up 3rd down.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's in! Touchdown, Cincinnati. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. Here's Coop for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bengals will go up by 7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes Worthy to return. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
Yellow, yellow.
First and 10 for Mahomes. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
With the score.
They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Easy, easy.
Mahomes back. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it's going to be third down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Man in motion is Smith.
Yellow.
On first down, it's Mahomes. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and that will lead to a second down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's able to keep his eyes downfield for the completion. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Now he'll run.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
They'll keep it on the ground. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. Man in motion is Smith. They'll run with Barkley. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. The offense staying out there for this fourth down. Man in motion is Smith. They'll run. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Saquon Barkley, touchdown Pittsburgh. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half. all even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
In motion now, it's Miller. On 1st and 10, here's Love. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
16 yards. That's good for a Cincinnati Bengals.
They'll stick to the ground. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. In motion now, it's Miller. A 2nd down throw for Love. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Love to throw. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession?
Oh, Barkley has fumbled. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
They get 21 on that one. Good for a Steeler 1st down. Two minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Barkley. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown Steelers. With that, he joins Gale Sayers and Alvin Kamara. Players in the Super Bowl era with 6 touchdowns in a single game. Now Butker to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Steelers will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest.
Okay, ready?
Now, a big 3rd down. Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Come 19, come 19, 70.
They'll go for it. Love. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
Finding yourself down to your final timeout, this is the moment. This is the drive that you have to find a way to extend if you're going to claw yourself back into this game. But the defense comes up with a huge stop, and that will all but end.
And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is Mahomes. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Throwing now, Mahomes. Off he goes.
Well done here by the quarterback, realizing quickly in his progression that there's going to be nowhere to deliver the ball, but there was some space to pick some yards up with his feet. He's able to get out of bounds, picking up some positive yardage to make it a shorter 3rd down attempt.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. He'll run again. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon.
It's a great job here by the quarterback keeping the play alive. You can tell once he avoided the rush and became a runner, he looked up and goes, hey, I got a path to the pylon. I might be able to score. He couldn't quite make it all the way.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Here's Butker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Man in motion is Brown. Love to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Derek Stingley. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Butker's extra point is good, and the Steelers are able to extend the lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Love. He's going to try it here again. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by DeMurray Mathis.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Yellow. My turn.
Here we go. One final play. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.